What's up, everybody? I'm coming back to you with a project that normally takes my kids about 6 classes to complete. Each class is about an hour long, and it is called Color Wheel Mandalas. Let's get into it. All right, so there's really 3 major things that I want you to learn. First thing that I want you to learn is the color wheel comes in a specific order for a reason. You have each color located where it's supposed to be in relation to the other colors. Around my room, I'll have examples. I also give out worksheets that have it labeled rather than being colored. I know that we have some people that are colorblind. So rather than being colored, it is actually got the words written on it, so you can use that if you need to, but you've got to make sure you get it in the right order. There's a reason why the color in the middle between red and blue is purple. And that is because if you put red and blue together, you get purple. So that needs to be in the middle. There's a reason why the color between purple and blue is blue-purple. And that is because if you mix those colors, you get that. Then we are going to learn about some stuff called color theory down the line. And all of those things, whether it's analogous colors where you have to pick 3 colors that are right next to each other, or whether it is complementary colors where you have to pick 2 colors that are opposite each other on the color wheel. All those things depend on you knowing the order of the color wheel and being able to have it in the correct order. So make sure you do that. That's a really important thing for this project. The second most important thing that we are going to learn in this project is that it is possible to put a little bit of yourself into your artwork. What do I mean by that? Cut your finger off and use it as a no. I don't mean that. Don't hurt yourself. What I mean is, with the things that you choose to express in your artwork, with the things that you choose to show in your artwork, you can tell us the things that you like, you can tell us the things that you don't like. You might be working with a partner on this project, you're welcome to in my class. Whether you work alone or whether you work with a partner, you either need to come up with the idea on your own for how you're going to express just you, or you and your partner need to come up with something that could express both of you. And it's important that you do that when we're designing our original design, where we call it a pizza slice. I'll get into why we do that later. And you need to make sure that you put something personal into that so that you're expressing yourself to the viewer. Let's get into why we choose mandalas to do that. Mandalas are a round artwork that repeats over and over again in order to create radial symmetry, and that is where things are even around a wheel, coming out from the center, going out, and then repeating as it goes around. That's radial symmetry. And it's an artwork that's been used throughout history, and the one that I learned about, I'll give you a bunch of examples of them here, somewhere else, maybe behind me. I'll throw up a whole bunch of them. Maybe I'll make myself disappear and show you like 50 of them right now. I don't know. Anyway, the one that I learned about first, and what I still think of when I think of a mandala, is Buddhist monks make something called a sand mandala. I was shown a video when I was in upper level art in high school, and I could not believe what I saw. They spent days, weeks, months praying and making a mandala out of sand. They just had little tools and they tapped them and created patterns, and they had different colors of sand, and they went around gently walking in a circle until they had made each sort of rim of the circle grow and grow and grow until it became a huge design. And then in the end, what they do is they always make it near a body of water that flows throughout wherever they live. And they believe that all the positive things that they're thinking and doing while they're making it, and all the prayers that they have, go into the mandala. The energy of that goes into the mandala. They sweep it up, put it in the flowing water, and allow all that, what they believe is all that positivity, all of the prayers that they put into it, to flow around, to be shared for everyone that river goes past.
That nothing lasts forever.
Now, you don't have to get quite that deep with it, but I do expect you or you and your partner to come together and find a way that you can express something about yourself, so that we are kind of giving that same experience to a viewer. We want to put some positivity from ourselves into it and let them see it as they walk by. So let's talk about the actual steps of the project. It's pretty simple when you get down to it. We're going to start off by doing a sketch on something I call a pizza slice. And the reason it is shaped the way that it is shaped is if we repeat it the exact amount of times as there are colors in the color wheel, it will create a perfect circle. Perfect. I mean, get it as perfect as you can. No, there really isn't going to be any perfect circles. We're going to take each one and make it the color of the correct order of the color wheel until we have the entire color wheel created out of something that is personal to us. Now, how do we go from having that pizza slice to having all those copies of it? I'll teach you about something called the pencil transfer method, where you scribble all over the back of the paper, flip it down, retrace your drawing, and it makes a light copy of your drawing by you doing that. You do that, move it, do it again, and then you go back in and trace over everything. We will probably be using watercolor for this, so at some point we'll have a little worksheet where we have to prove that we know how to mix the colors correctly. We'll talk about that in class when it's time, along with the same times we'll be talking about the right way to clean up when you paint. But that is it, and if you want to bring yours up to the hashtag Art Squad level, I would say make more than just one object in your design. Make your pizza slice have a main object and some sort of background elements that go around it that are going to look nice if you repeat them around and around until you make a whole circle. That's it. Hope you enjoyed this, and give me a like and subscribe if you are new to the channel or if you want a whole bunch of your work done for free by one of the greatest teachers of all time.